I entered a EU trade earlier. When was this? This morning, yeah. And when I looked at this, so I did two triangles, and the market was where this vertical line is at the time of entry. I saw that there was a divergence here. And then the MACD for the analysis time frame was bearish. I did think that I was early because I got in before the cross of the vortex. However, I went for the one-to-one. I moved my stop loss to the last pullback, which was right here, and price continued to move. I got the volume on the MACD here. The vortex crossed up as needed, and I was losing some volume on this MACD. Oh, that's further down. It's right here. Okay, right here. So that's when I began to capture this pullback here for another entry. I still have the volume here. However, looking now in hindsight, there wasn't the sentiment wasn't here. Price was below the 50 moving average on the 5-minute time frame. I did get the CJ arrows that popped up. I was on the correct time frame. I think it was probably the 15 or 30 second. And once that came up, I entered a second position. I did, let's see here. So I entered here, price began to pull back. And so I had let's see, I moved this stop loss back up to the original positions. I thought that I would get stopped out. And yeah, that was the one I thought I was going to get stopped out. So I moved it. And then once structure began to come down, I had the volume here. I had the vortex here, although it was narrow. However, I was still below price. However, looking to like this moving average here was flatlined is what I call it. So just in my head, I know that that's an area of consolidation. And I thought everything was on the all. So, for this one, I did like the one-to-one. Since I did get in late, I thought that the one-to-one would be the better option. However, looking back now, had I got in up here, having the one-to-one would have been the best option. And then two, I could have pulled this down for a smaller one-to-one, which I wouldn't have gotten stopped out on it. And then the only reason why I went for this bigger position here, this 1-4, was because I just made it even with the one-to-one that was over here at my original position. And I knew that news was coming. And and two, I think it was approximately at about this time, like news hit. I didn't see anything significant happen. So I thought that maybe it wasn't, it was a red folder. However, just price wasn't going to make any drastic changes. So I did step away, and at one point I did move both stop losses here. I think I've already said that. Anyways, price did reverse. I can only assume because of news, and luckily I did move my stop loss to lessen the risk, to lessen the loss as well. And price just continued to take off and move up, higher highs being made. So at the end of the market, the end of the market day is where price is right here. And Yeah, I think that's it.